guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we've got a few tweets from the global NJP Dokkan accounts. I guess teasing or talking about some of the part 2 things that are going to be coming up here. So here we have, I mean, this is assuredly one of LR Metal Cooler's animations. It's hard to guess what this is. If I had to say, this might be a revive I could see this being a revive animation. For LR Metal Cooler, right? Is there a villain unit that has a revive right now? I don't think so. All the revive characters are all super class, right? I believe so. So that could be good. Revive, because, you know, you can only revive once per battle. A villain getting a revive could be good. Here we have the actual LR arts. So it's Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan Vegeta, and then just Metal Cooler is what the LRs are right here. So this is the Goku and Vegeta. Okay, and then here, of course, is Metal Cooler. That does look pretty good. Now, the only concern I have with Goku and Vegeta, this moment right here, so this is when they're still fighting the first Metal Cooler, right? This, if the unit is only, like, their fight, like, outside on Namek against Metal Cooler, not when they're actually in the Big Getty Star, I don't think they'll be, on Powerful Comeback. Which means they wouldn't be in the 200% for the Part 1 Carnival Goku. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I think if this unit is to make it onto Powerful Comeback, they need to have, I think, animations or something from that part. If they just have, like, an active skill where Vegeta does, like, the Destructo Disc type attack, and then Goku does that final blast. I mean, they could easily make that an active skill, and then they would end up on Powerful Comeback, but that's something to keep in mind. Now, so we have that. That's all Global did, was this little quick video showing, again, maybe Metal Cooler's revive. It could be an intro, who knows, right? Something like that. And then the arts. Whereas JP released a nice little, 8-minute damn video. Are you kidding me? What? It's an 8-minute video. They did this for the Tanabata celebration as well. Goresh right here. Very, very handy for us. Has a number of points that they make throughout this video. So let's go and take a look at what we got right here. We can kind of just like, I guess sort of skip ahead a little bit. So let's see if we can see something. Okay, so here's... This is the new story event. It certainly does look good, right? Goku and Vegeta, like almost sort of like the whitish Super Saiyan hair. Like this is the OG, like, you know, like Saiyan or Android Cell Saga, like end of Namek. Like that hair looks really good. Okay, we're loading. Cool. I guess. Oh, all right. So then they're going to get into all the free-to-play stuff. This is something that's good, is they actually gave new artwork to all of the different Metal Coolers. I'll definitely take that, because before, each of the Metal Coolers had the same artwork. I wonder if these might be, like, shots in Metal Cooler's super attack animations, like the LR. That could make sense. Okay, so this is another difficult event. This Goku right here. Is this... I'm trying to... No, because his full shirt is on. I was wondering, is this an asset from... So there's the LR Namek Goku, and then his TUR has that 12-key super attack animation, right? And then the other, like, that Super Saiyan Goku that was gone for years and then returned has sort of the same type of thing, but it's a little bit different. No, this might be from the actual LR assets. This, of course, is the Super Saiyan Vegeta's SSR. So this is a new event. Let's take a look at Goresh's translations here. So, theme of part 2 of the worldwide celebration is Dragon Ball Z: The Return of Cooler. It's, of course, a Metal Cooler movie. New stages will be added to the story event. Fight Battle for the Strongest in the Universe. This is the new sort of Cooler story event, right? Where you'll be able to experience the fight against Metal Cooler. We could Dokkan Awaken the free STR Metal Cooler, as well as the 5 free Metal Cooler units of each typing, with medals obtained via the new stages of this event. Drop chance of the old 5 Metal Cooler units will be increased. Okay, new stages will be added. Oh yeah, that is what this is. Okay, yeah, I'm stupid. This is the new sort of difficult event. Fighting Spirit of the Saiyans and Pride of the Wicked Bloodline. So you can fight against the Goku and Vegeta. And then there's a stage where we'll fight in a series of battles against Metal Cooler Fight against Metal Cooler is a gimmick fight consisting of 10 rounds. That does sound fun, actually. Because it's like, if it could be a very, like, I don't know, a super long fight, that could be good. That could allow some other characters to shine, right? Like, the longer a fight is, the better characters like, you know, Tech Kill and Caulifla, LR Namek Goku, right? I guess LR Vegeta and Trunks, the 7th anniversary LRs, like, a lot of those stacking characters can look even better in a super long event like that. This is good. I'm sure these 2 new stages here will be harder than the first 2 against Final Form Cooler and Super Saiyan Goku. So that's for sure. Okay. So we got that. Okay, we're loading. Thank you, Twitter. Okay, this is... What is this? Is a new event right here? Let's see. So... There's a new limit event called Frantic Effort, the Imminent Legion. You'll be able to challenge 3 times within a 7-day period that's designed to help level up links. This event will be more effective than the Guru event. And you get Hercule statues. Oh my god. Dude, I was right. This is the best. This is going to be the best celebration in Dokkan history. Yep, you can all suck my balls. I'm right yet again. I'm sorry. No way. Alright, so we're getting another link level event? Are you kidding me? This is pretty important, by the way. Now, me, I'm grinding links all day, every day, right? So it's like, something like this is cool. It'll help out a little bit, but it doesn't really make a big deal. But for, like, a lot of players who just don't grind links and stuff like that, these stages are huge, man. Because, you know, you get characters like the Coolers with Big Bad Bosses. Link leveling them gives you a huge buff. So it's like, it does matter quite a bit, right? Big Bad Bosses characters, Royal Lineage is one, Dismal Future. There's a bunch of links that you want to get to actually link level 10. Saiyan Lineage, right? Those are the characters you should be using for this. A new link level event. Wow. Okay. Sure, man. All right, celebration's looking pretty good so far. Holy. Okay. Another new event. All right, so these are the robots. I wonder, so they're not going to give an awakening to this robot. Interesting, because that is another unit from these Metal Cooler, like, movie stuff. I guess maybe it makes sense that they're not going to give this unit an awakening. What is it like? Yeah, Cyclopean Guard right here. They're not giving this guy an awakening, huh? Okay. Yeah, because this came out along with Dokkan Fest's Metal Cooler back on Halloween of 2018. Okay. Sure. Okay, so what is this? We have another... So, danger and new Namek break through the impenetrable armor. Robot soldiers will appear and you receive rewards based on how many you defeat. So this seems like the Bardock event from last year where you fight all the Frieza soldiers. That was kind of fun, and there was a lot of rewards you could get from that. Okay. Again, celebration seeming pretty good so far. Okay. Sure. New Wicked Bloodline stages here. Okay. So I guess we could assume King Cold? Dude, King Cold? That has to be King Cold and Mecha Frieza. There's no way, like, King Cold is getting his own stage seems so bizarre. Alright. I guess, I don't know, King Cold probably deserves one more than Legic or Lord Lude, right? I guess that's true. And then Metal Cooler. This, I can see this being an insane Red Zone stage, right? Like, if imagine if you're fighting 5 bosses at once that can do 1,000,000 damage on a super attack. That shit is gonna be crazy, dude. They talk about the Cell Max events. Okay. Was this new stuff for the Cell Max event? Let me see. 2 new stages are being added to the Wicked Bloodline Red Zone, and then we'll probably get, I guess I assume 3 more in part 3 of the celebration, so we do want to keep that in mind. Not new information, but the producer does note the Cell Max event is the hardest event in the game. I agree. I do think it's harder than, like, Broly and stuff like that. Was specifically designed that way in order to capture the same feeling of despair from Dragon Ball Super Superhero when Cell Max was unleashed. The thing about Dokkan right now is we have all of these fights that actually can test the abilities of a lot of the best characters in the game. Years ago, like, these best units in the game, there were not, like, really events that were pushing your characters to their max. I do enjoy what they've done with a lot of these difficult events, and a lot of them are sort of, like, structured differently, right? Like, you go into these fights against Omega, or against Broly, or against Cell Max, you can use a lot of the similar characters, the LR Gods, right? LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, you know, shit like that, right? You could use in every stage. But for the most part, the fights are so tough that you want to go in with type advantage for these fights. So it's like you're using a lot of physical characters against Omega, right? Against Broly, you want to use a lot of tech characters, right? I love using LR Tech Gogeta. I love using Kale and Caulifla against Broly, right? So it's like they at least have sort of made a bunch of tough stages. And in most of them, you do want to bring different lineups in, right? Bojack, another really hard fight. Against Bojack, I like using all the strong int characters. Namek Goku, right? The Resurrection F Blues, right? Majin Vegeta, stuff like that. Okay. All right, let's see what else we got here. Yeah, this is quite long. Okay. This is version Z. And then, okay. So the STR Metal Cooler is going to be able to easy from that as well. Okay. There's going to be 80 Metal Coolers. Holy shit. All right, let's take a look here. So, as part of the version Z update, current goal in developing difficult content, not to have certain units dominate every difficult event. Rather, to create an environment where you can utilize certain character strengths in one event and other character strengths in others. Okay. Oh, that's actually kind of what I was just talking about, sort of. But the only thing about this is certain units dominate every difficult event. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess the toppity top can do that, right? So, you know, LR Final Form Cooler, Carnival Goku, Vegeta and Trunks, LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, LR Gods, they can dominate every single event in the game, but they are the true best units in the game. I see. I think a good example of this would be maybe like Namek Goku. Right? Like, Namek Goku can get cooked so hard in a lot of these tough fights, but, say, Cell Max, hardest fight in the game, is completely tailored towards Namek Goku's strengths. Right? To the point where Namek Goku can quadruple super in the against the physical phase because of the way the fight is set up. So, I can see where they have been doing this right here. They understand there may be situations where you want to use a character, but they might not make the cut in certain content. Yes, a lot of the whining I've been hearing this last year is about that. They're currently working on more difficult events where other characters that might not have seen a lot of time to shine could potentially become more useful. More info to come on this in the future. Okay, here's what they can do, right? So these, like, really tough fights, right? These long ones, Red Zone, you know, God event, legendary events. For years, we've never been able to stun or seal them. The reason is because that just like, if you get the stun off, the seal off, the attack debuff, the reason they don't allow that is because it's like you're winning. Like, it's like that you're just completely locking the boss down. I think finding a way to incorporate some of those debuffs working on like a red zone type fight could be a good idea, right? Because what's funny is the next thing they're getting into is these EZAs. If I could let me just pull up this Vegeta, for example, right here. Do they have them out on the wiki? Oh, god damn it. They don't have it on the wiki already. All right, let me pull up this Vegeta, because like this Vegeta can be good if you can stun, right? If there's like a fight where we could actually stun with this guy right here. Oh, they didn't even put it in at all. Okay. Let's just pull up Gresh's translations and that's fine. Sure. All right, let's take a look here. So, oh, do we have memes going on? Okay. All right, where is, okay, right here. So high chance to stun, and, you know, and as your HP gets lower, this guy gets a crit chance, right? But it's like, if they would create some sort of like difficult content stage where like you could take advantage of this Vegeta stunning. Remember, this Piccolo is an AoE god. I think Piccolo might be on par, maybe like one of the best World Tournament units in the game. He might be number one outright. This Piccolo is so impressive. I do like this, because it's like, people have been very upset about the new meta and stuff like that, but it's like they really are creating kind of like a pecking order. I've liked it. The red zone I've always liked. You know, the new meta pushing stuff forward. I do think there's a limit to where, you know, they could make the stages too hard and power creep units that really shouldn't be power crept, right? But like, LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and the LR Gods are not power crept out of the Cell Max event. So it's like, if they were, like, yeah, sure, I you know, that's dumb. But like, those are still like two of the best characters you could use in there, right? I think it would be a major issue if you were very uncomfortable using them, the Gods and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Another way I should probably make a separate video on just this point alone. But another thing about this, right, is look at the Broly fight, right? The Broly fight you cannot dodge. So because of that, you know, there's many different strategies you're using in there compared to, say, the Cell Max fight, where it's almost like you have to dodge. So I can see how, I'm going to be very curious to see what these next Red Zone stages are looking like against Metal Cooler, potentially Golden Frieza, right? These types of stages, it'll be very interesting. Okay. Free characters that were able to be obtained throughout the worldwide campaign, the Goku and Gohan Tech Cooler, SSJ Metal Cooler, can be EZA'd through the EZA area. Plan on releasing an SNS campaign to go along with the EZA area. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Then, of course, we're just talking about the Part 2 EZAs right here. I believe these guys are probably just going to drop along, like, as soon as the Part 2 celebration starts, right? Okay, in a little bit. All right, so we got the Metal Cooler. They're just going over the details of all of them. And then here's the main LRs right here. Okay. Alright, let's take a look at what, so, here, let's get rid of this. Main characters are Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan Vegeta, and Metal Cooler. Goku and Vegeta are a Dokkan Fest LR. Metal Cooler is a legendary Summon Carnival exclusive. Details will be announced on Twitter soon, along with a new PV. Okay, so a lot of us were many people were expecting this, and it is the case that, you know, in Part 1, Goku was the Carnival LR and Cooler was the Dokkan Fest, and now in Part 2, it'll be swapped. I like that. That is good. So this is going to be a Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan Vegeta. The only other character with the same name is the Int LR Vegeto, is Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan Vegeta. I am not the biggest fan of those 3-year anniversary LRs, the way they are designed, so that does not bother me any. We will see. Again, one of the main things to keep in mind here, this Goku and Vegeta right here, I really need them to have their attacks, so the Vegeta we were looking at, right? The Vegeta that was doing the Destructo disc, and then the Goku that does that final attack. If that part of the fight is in this card, they'll be on Powerful Comeback. Is Metal Cooler, is he on Powerful Comeback? Now that I think about it, Metal Cooler is not on Powerful Comeback, right? Let me just quickly double check this. But I think that the Metal Cooler LR could be a revive unit. I think that's what that could be, is a revive. Yeah, this character's not on Power. Is there a single villain on Powerful Comeback? Yeah, Cell has to be on it, right? He's got to be. Where's Powerful Comeback? It's going to be like right around here. Only Goku and Vegeta. Damn, they really didn't put Cell on this? That's so stupid. That Cell is not on here. That's actually comedy. Like, I don't know if I've ever, like, really noticed or talked about this a lot, but, like, Cell is the definition of this, dude. Okay. I think Metal Cooler, like, we know any character that gets a revive will be on Powerful Comeback. So, if that animation for Metal Cooler, this right here, if this is his revive, I mean, it's either a revive or an intro or an active skill or something. I think a revive could be good. Giving a villain character a revive, I think, would be a really, really good idea. So let me know what you guys think of all the info here. I do like a lot of this. Personally, I have no issue with the way they're doing the difficult content and stuff like that. I know people, like, it's funny. We wanted content that would actually push the limits, which we got. And I've heard a lot of people talking about, oh, they got to create content for free-to-play players and stuff like that. It's like they do. Like, Boss Rush and Infinite Dragon Ball History stages and stuff like that. It's like, that's what that is. Infinite Dragon Ball History has never been tough, right? So that's more so stages on that level. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Looks like we got a lot of events coming in. Again, to me, this is on pace to being the best celebration in Dokkan history. There's a lot of stuff coming. We have so many EZAs, so many new events, so many stages. We have better LRs than these past celebrations, right? 7th anniversary was incredible. Like, you know, the Gogeta and the gods are insane. Kaioken Goku, you know, is really good, right? Like, he's definitely a very good unit, but he's not on the level of what that Carnival Goku or this Carnival Metal Cooler is probably going to be, right? Where he's in the actual top class of characters. So I do like that a lot. The fact that all these summonable units are actually, like, super good and not like some bait. Because, dude, these trashy Yellow Coin banners for so long, it's like they're characters that are like, the day they release maxed out, they're solid. But that's it. The day they come out maxed out, they're solid, which most players are not going to get. And then by the time most players get them, they're ass anyway, right? These characters are good enough that it's not going to be the case, right? These guys are not going to be aged out in 1 second, which is going to be good. Because these guys, assuredly, there's no way these two are any lower than like 5th overall in the game or something like that. And I doubt it. Probably only Vegeta and Trunks would be better than these units, I would imagine. But we'll see what's going to happen. So let me know what you guys think of all the info. Part 2 will start very soon. Thanks, guys, for watching. And I'll catch y'all next time.